Well, that was interesting. Seems like the plan is starting to come together. The group is working things out, and if all goes well, everything should go out without a hitch, right? As long as they have Shelby providing the money and tools, everything should go well. Now, if only they could figure things out in this stagecoach. Hopefully, nothing bad happens, right? Thaddeus does know how to drive a stagecoach, right? Well, if he doesn't, someone's gonna get some harm done to them. You see, in this game, when a conflict is resolved, there are winners and there are losers. Well, the losers, they're gonna take harm to themselves, depending on how well the winners have done. It could be anything from a royal flush, which is 5, or down to just a simple high card of 1 harm. The way that's divvied out is depending on the suits in that winner's hand. That's which stats in the loser's hand take the damage. It's up to the loser how much of that harm is split up between those stats. You better hope that that winner didn't get a flush. If they do get hurt, he can always spend a chip to heal himself. If only things could clear up for Mr. Thorn. That's right, he's Thorn now. Now, no one's gonna get hurt, right? It's just a game in the Wild West. You gotta watch out for.
Well, you've been steady, building steam like a thunderhead. Armed and ready with the lies you overheard. Well, strike me down like a lightning in the dark. Deliver me the fate I must deserve. Oh, when the dark clouds form and start to turn, I'll run again. Far away when the hurricane. Oh, that old hurricane comes.
Twilliam, you currently have the invitation in your hand. The wind is blowing past your head. A couple of clothes are flying out of the luggage that you had to open up. The revolvers in one of them still firmly placed. Heavy Colts. Thaddeus, you are holding on to these reins tightly. Mm-hmm. Ahead of you is a clear path, but these horses are going pretty fast.
Well, if they were going slowly, they might have got jumped out of the carriage. This was all according to plan.
Exactly.
The part which William handed me the reins.
And everything is going to go just fine as long as you maintain control of the reins, which we're going to figure out if that happens now. So, it looks like we have a conflict here.
I would agree.
Thaddeus, let's draw. So, Thaddeus, what is your goal in this?
Keep the horses on the track.
Pretty simple, pretty smooth. What 2 stats will you be using?
This feels like hand and guts.
Hey, let's do it.
Can I have 5 cards, please?
Of course. Are you using any traits?
I don't think any apply.
Simple 5 cards.
What a great start.
We're all gonna die.
That's a good point. So this, I think...
Whose side are you on? You're in the stagecoach.
So I think this is going to be a difficulty of 7 cards. Okay. Go ahead, look at your cards. And is there a background you want to use to help you on this?
I have established that Thaddeus does not know how to ride a horse or steer anything. Mm-hmm. So, would you consider this a gamble?
Yes, I'll consider that a gamble.
Do I have to get rid of 3 cards, or is it up to 3?
Up to 3. Dos.
Can I have 2 cards, please?
2 cards for you. And I am simply representing the obstacle here, so I have no background. I have no devil to play off of. Which, by the way, what is your devil?
The swindler.
The swindler. Okay. Doesn't feel like you are swindling anyone here, so you're not going to get any extra cards, but you're also not acting against it, so you don't lose any.
Oh, you can lose cards. Oh, I didn't realize that was part of it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So, why don't you make your hand a 5? You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, no, I'm not ready.
Not ready.
Can I spend a chip?
To get a card?
Yeah.
You certainly can.
I would like to spend a chip and get a card.
Okay.
All right, I got my hand of 5.
Hand 5? All right. Show them. Pair of 4s.
2 pair.
2 pair. And you have an ace high. But I have a diamond.
You do, so you narrate.
So I narrate. But you won that conflict. And you didn't make a mistake. So nothing goes into this chamber.
Saved by the luck of the draw.
Nice.
That was very
Nice.
tense for us to just be continuing.
The odds, well, let's see how it's narrated. It could have gone real badly.
That's true.
Thaddeus, you holding on to the reins and just thinking, keep it straight, keep it moving. You feel the jostle of the path of the road ahead of you, and all of you just feel a slight little little jump. But it's going. You're not going off the rail, off the path, and the horses seem to just be going straight.
I'm gonna take the deed, roll it up, put it in one pocket, and I'm gonna take both revolvers and tuck them away on my person.
Okay.
I'm gonna rejoin him and take the reins.
Great. With that concluded, I also need to ask all of you, what are your devils rating currently? Why don't we start with Vi?
Oh, yeah, I'm perpetually at a 2.
Add a 2.
Yep.
Great.
I have not moved. I'm also at a 2.
Still 2.
1.
1.
I'm still at 1.
Still at 1. All right. Wonderful. You rejoin Thaddeus. Thaddeus seems to be handling things. There's nothing to be worried about. You didn't know about it anyways.
I could teach you if you wanted to. I mean, we got at least an hour on the open road. Perhaps I could teach you a few things.
Oh, I'm doing perfectly fine. See, nothing happened.
Oh, all right then.
Meanwhile,
No idea that I'm sweating.
it's just a hot Arizona sun.
Right.
Meanwhile, inside, Vi and Sandra Lee, you two have from what you've seen, successfully convinced Gunther and poor Carl to listening to your plan as he sits there with you still on top of him. Carl still on your side, but against one of the corners. What are you gonna say?
So, here's the deal, Gunther. And I boop him on the nose. What we're gonna need you to do for us is make sure that you acquire that deed. And once you do, we'll just come and collect later on. And that's all that needs to happen.
You expect me to pay for this deed for my company and hand you the deed free of charge?
I spin the gauge of my gun. Yep.
The alternative? Think of it as an investment in your own future.
Isn't that the smartest kind of investment? An investment in your future?
Are you planning on going to the authorities with this?
I certainly could.
We'll keep it. Okay. We'll go along with your plan.
Of course you will.
He kind of looks over at Carl and just gives him a little nod. Well, where are we going? Do we have a place, or are you just gonna drop us off somewhere?
I pull over the carriage.
It just stopped in the middle.
Yeah, we're just gonna stop.
That was a short ride.
No. I get down and I fling open the doors and I go, I'd like to have a little talk with our passengers real quick before we continue the journey. And I pull out both revolvers and I go, what were these needed for? If you were just here for a typical old auction, why do I find these in your luggage?
Oh, gentlemen, this just gets spicier and spicier.
That's for our protection. We're not coming down to this town without safety.
Really? Then why aren't they on you? Why were they tucked away in your luggage?
Because we thought we were going to have a nice ride over to Sidewinder. Didn't want to bring guns onto a train.
Oh, sure. You're gonna pass through the territory of the Viper without protection on your person?
Well, apparently I should have had it on my person.
Yeah, exactly. Which makes it so curious that they were in your luggage.
Now, what this appears to be to me is conspiracy.
Conspiracy?
Conspiracy to rob the gentleman you came here to acquire.
Why would we rob them? We're representatives of a railroad company.
I don't know, you tell me.
Carl's still, like, sitting there sweating. You see just, like, his collar is pretty drenched, and he's had to take off his coat.
Looks like we have a nice little stack of things that we could take right over to the marshals. So we have an accord, right?
Oh, I have some things to say to the marshals, too, for walking over there. Well, I have a couple of people holding me up right now. Who's to say I'm not just going to spill the beans to the marshals?
I just click both revolvers.
All right.
We could just take your clothes and be on our way. Leave you in the dust.
Don't. I'm good from the top of the carriage. Don't shoot him in the heart if we're taking his clothes. Shoot him in the head.
Okay.
Are you wearing anything that denotes your religion, like a cross or a
Church man.
Yeah, I have like I've got rings on like every finger, and there's probably like a cross on one of them.
This coming from a man of God, holding me up.
Would you like to meet him?
I can set up an appointment.
Got a direct line.
Well, okay. I've already agreed to your little thing, and now you're asking me more questions here. So
I think, Twilliam, we might be satisfied.
All right.
I want to scooch over
I
to
just want
Carl.
to make sure we're all clear here. I'm gonna hold on to these for you. You won't be needing them.
Those are brand new.
I want to scooch over to Carl. I'm going to throw my arm around him. Now, Carl. You strike me as someone who did not know about a lot of what didn't we
Had
realize
no
that
idea.
Carl, you didn't even
I'm
know.
gonna leave you two to deal with this. I'm gonna close the door. We're gonna continue.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah,
And
Carl.
the carriage goes off.
Carl, how is it that you got this far without knowing a thing?
I'm just an assistant. I'm making my way up to
Just
the.
an assistant, Carl. Is that any way to make your way up? Just
I mean, that's
only?
that's how other people have done it before me. You just kind of work long enough till someone recognizes you, and then you get a promotion.
So you're saying no one's recognized you? Carl.
I hope people have.
Carl. Be honest with me now, Carl. Do you feel like you're acting recognizable right now?
I hope not.
Why? I thought you wanted to be recognized.
Not in this situation. I don't want anyone noticing me right now.
You're a curious man, Carl.
Okay.
Carl, tell me, Carl. I saw you.
What's his name again?
Carl Mills.
Carl. There we go.
Carl. you. Dang it. Carl. Carl, I saw you and Gunther looking at each other a moment ago. Carl, it seems like you and Gunther are close, are you? Are you close, Carl?
He's my boss. He's my boss. Yeah, like we work together
Sure.
often.
You can communicate
Yeah,
with but a glance.
maybe.
Maybe, he says.
Do I recognize Carl? Am I believing the story that he doesn't know?
Carl seems to. He's on the younger side. He's definitely younger than Gunther. I don't think you would recognize him because just considering the years you've been away. So I don't think you'd see any resemblance.
Okay.
Carl, I'm going to tell you something. Carl, I think that you have more power than you realize. I think that you have more power in this situation than you give yourself credit for. And here's why I tell you this, Carl. Because with that power comes responsibility. All right? So if any of this does not go to the way that we have come to an agreement, you will bear equal responsibility. All right, Carl?
I'm gonna get fired if you guys take.
That's
the
one
deed.
word for it.
But this man right here is a criminal. You don't even know what he's done.
No, what has he done?
We're gonna protect you by keeping that a secret from you. All you have to do is make sure that Gunther follows the rules.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? I have to watch
Make sure
Mr. Strasfield?
that Mr. Strasfield
Yeah.
acquires that deed and puts it back in my pretty little hands.
Because here's the thing, Carl, is you can get fired or I can open fire. It's your choice. Isn't that fun? Isn't choices fun?
So fun.
I love a choice.
Okay, well, this is a tense situation, and you seem to be trying to convince Carl to go along with your plan. So, I see us at a conflict.
Okay.
Vi and Sandra Lee. Why don't you guys draw as I shuffle? Tell me, Vi, what is your goal?
My goal is to make sure that Carl doesn't chicken out and let Gunther betray us in some fashion. That he needs to, if Gunther tries to wield power over him and let Carl and get Carl to go along with betraying us, that's not going to happen. That Carl will make sure that he
Okay,
sticks with the deal.
sounds like an admirable goal. Sandra Lee, what is your goal?
I am just trying to make sure that Carl keeps an eye on Gunther.
Okay.
I want him to comply.
Okay. Those both sound great. Sandra Lee, please cut the deck for me.
Sure.
All right. Vi, what 2 stats are you using?
I think I will use hand and heart.
Okay.
Because I'm, because the gun's there. The gun's very much present, and also the heart because I'm charming him
You're
a little
charming
bit.
him,
I'm
yeah.
charming him a little bit. Smile like a fox in a hen house.
Okay. What's the number?
So 10.
Okay. And tell me, what is your devil?
My devil is two-faced.
Two-faced. Okay.
Which I'm being a little bit right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we give you 2 more cards? Sandra Lee?
I'm not touching Carl, but I am being very suggestive about the way that I'm touching Gunther, and so I think I can use hand in that way and also heart.
Okay. And the number?
That'll be 9.
9. Lovely.
And I'm sweeter than pie.
So that's an extra card.
That's an extra card.
All right. Now tell me, what is your devil?
Wrath.
Doesn't sound very wrathful, though, does it?
Right now, I'm keeping very calm.
I'm going to take a card away from you. Carl is going to use his guts and his heart, so he gets 8. Yeah, he's not going to use any traits. So, why don't we look at the cards and tell me, are you going to be using any background?
I think I'm being pretty outlaw-ish here.
Okay, then how many can I give you?
3.
3 for you. Gotcha. And as for you, Sandra Lee?
I think right now I'm an heiress.
I don't know. How are you using Eris?
Because the reason that I know this man is because of my connections to money.
Okay.
I'm leaning into my connections as an heiress.
Then how much can I give you?
2.
All right, and you put down 2 that you are discarding. Boom. Let's see. Carl is going to use his background as an assistant to also discard and redraw.
What was his name again? Come on now, Carl.
How does everyone feel? You got your cards in hand?
Yes. Here we go.
Here we go. All right. Show 'em.
Got a straight.
Ooh.
Got a flush.
Got a flush. I only have a 2 pair. Jack high. Anyone else?
King high.
King high. There we go. We have. Let's see. Which was better? Yes, flush is the absolute winner. Straight is still beats Carl's. And Vi, you become the narrator. And that is the end of that conflict. So while I take these cards, Vi, you tell us how your goal succeeds.
How the goal succeeds. Well, I think so. We're more or less going for the same thing here, right?
Yeah, we're trying to get him just to comply the same way that Gunther did.
Exactly. So I think can I describe what he does? What Sweet Carl does?
I'll allow that.
Okay, great. I think that what Carl is going to do is Carl is going to give us collateral.
Collateral.
Carl-lateral.
Carl.
Carl-lateral.
That did it.
I think that Carl is going to see that we mean business, and he doesn't want any trouble because Carl's he's a sweet boy at the end of the
sweet
day,
boy.
right? He's a sweet boy.
Yeah.
So Carl is going to give us some item of value, and I could perhaps ask you to describe what that might be, but he's going to give us some item of value that we will promise to return upon the safe transfer of the deed.
Of course. I like that idea. So, Carl, what he does is as he sits there and hears you two very charismatically convince him, you remember that pocket watch that he had connected and was looking at it to tell the time. He takes it out and unfastens it and hands it over to you and says, this is my father's pocket watch. It's not worth a lot, but it means a lot to me, and I do want that back. So I'll...
And isn't that what real value is?
That's just so meaningful,
That
Carl.
intrinsic value. That's wonderful, Carl.
Yeah.
We'll take good care of it.
Okay.
Thank you, Carl. It's been a wonderful time.
Right.
You're good. You're so funny.
Gunther's been quiet this whole time. As you are still sitting on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He does take up the entire side.
He does.
The entire seat.
I don't really have anywhere to go, so I'm just like tracing little circles on
Do
his
you
chest.
still have to do that? Don't want... Okay.
Don't pretend you don't like it.
How long is the carriage ride?
So that's what Carl looks up and goes, so we're gonna sit in here for how much longer? The carriage ride continues for at least another hour. Yeah. Hey, carriages, another town away.
I start like singing disturbingly cheerful road songs, just to kind of mess with their heads.
I sing along a
bit.
little bit.
Yeah.
Oh. The two of them don't really speak. Carl is just kind of sitting there, avoiding eye contact with everybody. Gunther is doing a little opposite and just kind of keeping his eyes on you two until the two of you, unless there's anything you guys want to add.
I just want to check and see if you found the deed and the revolvers.
That's right.
The invitation.
Sorry, oh God, yeah.
You're done. Guys, you did it.
You found the invitation and the revolvers. I wanted to just do a double check and see if there's anything of value that wasn't like weapons or the invitation that maybe William wasn't looking for and missed that might be of...
Okay, so you climb back onto the top to look into the luggage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you go up on there, popping open the luggage. There is mostly clothes and not really anything in terms of value that you could like no money, no gold, nothing that could be really used as anything nice.
Cufflinks, watch.
I guess so. No, there wouldn't be any watches. He currently has his cufflinks and watches on. They didn't really travel in terms of having like multiple outfits. Mm-hmm. They're wearing some of the best that they can.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's worth a shot.
Okay. You head back, sit next to Twilliam, and you continue riding off to the east. So the sun is now setting behind you. Not dark yet, though. Not even dusk. But it is getting orange, and it's getting a little bit of that golden hour. And as you ride into town, where are you guys stopping?
Where were they intending to go?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like we need to drop Strasfeld off at his hotel.
Well, there is one hotel in town, Night at Shelby's. There is also...
Oh, that's perfect.
That's ideal.
We can keep an eye on them that way.
There you go. Wonderful.
I'm a drink tonight.
You pull up to Shelby's. It's looking a little less busier than it was in the day, but that's because most people are done with their businesses and others are already at home. But the hotel itself seems a little lively as people are going to the parlor and people are going to the tavern, saloon to enjoy their night. And you all pull up. Do you open the doors, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Pop open the doors. You see Sandra Lee still currently sitting on Gunther, and you all walk out of the carriage. Gunther taking his time with large stature.
So I take it we've come to an agreement.
I slink out of the carriage and I give a big stretch. And I go, oh, that was an excellent ride, gentlemen. And yeah, everything just seems to be going our way today.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Your luggage, sir, and we will show you to your rooms.
Well, I'm guessing we're staying here then. And Carl carrying both luggages.
No finer establishment in town.
It's a very nice place. I'm sure you'll enjoy the accoutrement.
I'm sure I will. They both walk in. Are you following behind them?
Yeah, we'll escort them in.
Okay. You all walk in.
I'm not.
Okay.
Well, because we still have a stagecoach outside.
It is.
I was gonna I'll see that things get tidied up outside.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You, are you going to be moving the stagecoach yourself?
No, I'm gonna go get someone to park the
I'll
stage.
stick with you. I'll stick with you.
We're in another conflict.
Okay.
In the background.
Shit!
You don't need it anymore.
So my question here is that you stabled your stagecoach back at the train station.
Shelby
Yes.
stagecoach, we can go send for it.
So you send for it, like somebody will drive it over, or
Yeah, Shelby's rich.
So, you've basically traded stagecoaches, and yeah, someone's going to have to go get that one.
I had a whole thing prepared about getting on the side of the road, pretending we had a broken wheel, and then holding them up, and then we subverted that entirely. So I'm just gonna have Shelby send a man to go get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is
I don't
fair.
think we need mine for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Your stagecoach is out there.
Yeah, your stagecoach is just here in town, isn't it? Because that wasn't yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We took Shelby's. I literally said we need a stagecoach.
Right.
Yeah,
And I think we're operating under the assumption that if this goes well, we'll just be taking these guys right back to the train station. So.
probably
Yeah. Okay. So
with the deed in hand.
So the two of you head inside with Gunther and Carl to set them up with one room, two rooms.
I mean,
I think we can.
out of character, whenever I've traveled for business, I've had to share a room with my boss. So
In character, I want them in a room together where we can keep an eye on them more
Right.
easily.
Yes.
So I kind of slip my arm through Gunther's and lead him in, and
I just smack Carl on the back. Hey, Carl, go on in.
and we'll take him straight up to Shelby, and we'll be like, one room, please, for the gentleman.
Well, as you walk into the hotel, you don't see Shelby around, but you do see a person at the desk
Sure.
handling other patrons as they leave, and then they see you come up, and they Go, oh, okay, one room for the 4 of you?
No, just for the gentleman.
Oh, okay, just for the gentleman. Great. Wonderful. That's only going to be $10 for the night.
And I look up at Gunther.
That is? I don't know.
In the Old West.
That's going to be, well, that's $2.
Sorry, that'll only be $20,000 for a hotel room.
It's a nice establishment.
Which is funny considering how much you guys wanted, because $25,000 is a lot of money.
When you said 100,000 and I went, we're billionaires.
Splits.
We're billionaires regardless.
So that's going to be $1?
Valid, yeah. It's a nice establishment.
It's a nice place. You see Gunther like opens up his coat pocket, takes out a wallet.
Do I see any other weapons in his coat pocket?
As he lifts it up, you do not.
Okay.
It seems like he might have been worried about taking weapons onto a train.
Yeah.
You're telling me that son of a gun was telling the truth?
And did not have it on his person, which is another reason why you got the one up on him. But he takes out a wallet and opens it up and just takes out a single dollar, places on the counter, and the person takes it and goes, "Okay, and that's gonna be just for you two gentlemen." Gunther just nods and goes, "If I could prefer to get one with a view of the street." And she goes, "Oh, yeah, okay." It's easy. He then turns to you two and goes, Are you walking us to our room and guarding the door, or are we...
No, you go on ahead. We'll be keeping an eye.
Okay.
We'll check in on you later on. Don't you worry, baby.
I smack Carl on the back.
Okay. The two of them leave. As the two leave, we go back to you two. You're taking the stagecoach, and where are you putting it?
I'm not super worried about that. I think just park it and then we'll be done for the night for that.
It's easy enough, and even there's a person there to help you kind of like wrangle, but then asks like, all right, that's gonna be about 10 cents to stable them.
This is on. We're stabling this for Mr. Shelby.
Oh, okay, great. This is different than the ones you guys took before.
We're gonna have to send someone out for that one. We picked this up for him.
Okay. This is a nice one though.
Everyone just takes your word for everything.
Talk with confidence.
You mentioned Shelby's name, you get places.
Yeah.
And as you guys are finishing up, you see like there are other people also, like you see horses coming in, everyone like dropping the horse or another carriage, and it's when you, Twilliam, hear someone say, Jedediah? And you see coming out of a carriage a nice dressed woman, curly brown hair, maybe touching her shoulders, around your age, and you notice Grenadine. Let me see if I pronounce it correctly.
So
Grenadine.
Yeah, Grenadine Wallace.
Well, I'm sure you must be mistaken, my dear. I do not know anyone of that name. Can I be of service to you over here, please? And I try to just lead her away from Thaddeus.
She like walks with you. What do you take her?
You must be lost. Can I help you find an inn or a restaurant or something? A woman like yourself shouldn't be out here so late. And I just like hurriedly rush her away.
Following, not running, just calmly walking behind, be like, no.
She looks at you dumbfounded until you like find a like almost maybe the little alley between two buildings in this town, and she looks at you and goes, I thought you were dead. At least I was hoping, the way you ran out on us.
I'm like peeking around.
I'm right there. I'm standing at the alley just like this.
This is a good question. How concerned are you with keeping Thaddeus away from this?
Yeah, Jedediah.
I'd say medium to mildly concerned. More so than anything, I just don't want this plan, this heist to go south because of this realization. I think if we were just casually just in the same place at the same time and he called my bluff, I think I could probably weasel my way out of this, but I don't want to jeopardize this. This is the worst time that this could have come out.
Yeah.
The worst of times.
I would cheers you, but I don't have a glass.
Ooh.
See what I did there?
I would say, if you are that concerned with keeping a secret, looks like we're going to have a conflict. Thaddeus and Twilliam. Why don't we draw?
Draw.
Okay. Twilliam, what is your goal?
My goal is to convince Thaddeus to give us some space, and that this is merely a woman and had me mistaken for someone else, and
Okay.
she's in a state of disarray, and I just need to help her get to where she's going.
What 2 stats are you using?
I guess heart and eye.
Okay. And what's that number?
That would be 8.
8. All right.
And then I'm going to use my trait Silver Tongued, so that gives me an extra card, right?
That gives you, yes, total 9. Now, your devil, I think, comes into play here too.
Yeah.
So you get 1 more card.
Yay.
Thaddeus, your goal?
I want to know exactly what's going on here, and even if I am persuaded to leave, to stay just within earshot and make him think I've walked away.
Ooh, okay. 2 stats you're using?
I'm going to use hand for slipperiness and just a heart for deception.
Okay.
And I think I can get away with slicker and snake oil for this.
Sure.
And I think my devil counts for this one.
And your devil is?
My devil is a swindler, meaning knowing exactly what someone has and how to get it off of them. And I feel like this is exactly learning that information.
How much is that?
So all told, that would be 3, 7, 8, 9.
And that's with your trait and with your devil?
Indeed.
You added 2 for your devil, right?
Oh,
Yes, because you're at a rating of 2.
you're right.
So 1 more then.
Yeah, 1 for the road, please.
Yes. That's for you. And then Grenadine is also going to draw. Her goal is to basically understand what is going on here. Trying to figure out... She wants to have an honest to goodness conversation with you. No matter what. So we're going to go with heart and eye. And she is going to use her trait. No, she's going to go against her trait, which is sweet like honey, and instead gain a chip.
It throws me that the NPCs have traits.
People have traits.
No. It makes total sense. I'm just always expecting just like a stat DC. And
Yes.
you're like, no, they can get another card because she's ain't sweet as honey in this moment. I'm just like, damn, we've learned something about Grenadine.
I'm going to discard 3
And
cards.
which background?
Huckster.
Huckster. All right. So that's 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you are.
It's only up to the amount, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As for you, Thaddeus, anything?
Honestly, I don't think Gambler actually works for this. So I'm going to have to hold off. I don't think I can trade any cards in.
All right, then. You want to
No, I'm just fiddling with it.
just fill in with it. All right. Keep in mind, you can give me a chip to gain an extra card, to discard and redraw an extra card, or if things don't go your way, you could always use a chip to become the narrator. All right, y'all. Your hands ready?
I got 5.
Me too. All right. Show 'em.
Full house.
Ooh. Unfortunately for me, I only have a straight.
I've also got a straight.
Yeah, I was so close too. If anyone could see, I'm 1 off from getting a full
Flush.
straight flush. Of actually,
Oh, yeah.
a royal flush.
Oh, it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
If you just had an ace of clubs.
Yes. So who has the highest card though?
Is it the highest card including what's in
You
your
do.
hand?
You got the ace of spades.
I have Ace of Spades.
Oh, damn.
So I remain narrator, but in terms of wins, it would go Twilliam, and then myself because I have a higher straight than yours.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking if I'd just not gone for it, I could have gotten a chip.
Now, even though I am narrator, someone could always give a chip to become the narrator.
Good.
But your goal succeeds anyways. The thing is, though, harm is given out because you won.
Right.
Damn
it.
Oh, that's good for me.
This is your hand, right?
Yep.
Okay. Would you mind taking out the cards that
Oh, shit.
you won with?
Nicely played.
Here you go.
Wonderful. So, in terms of your hand, you have 2 diamonds, 2 spades, and 1 heart. And it is up to me. Well, actually, I have to deal out that harm to Grenadine and Thaddeus.
Gotta get fucked up.
But you had a full house, which is a harm of 4. So Thaddeus, between those 3 suits, diamond, spade, and heart, you need to lose 4 points.
Well, they
I have
each
to lose 4? We each lose 4? Or
Yeah.
it's split between me and Grenadine?
No.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
It's been nice playing with y'all.
We
You
can
could-
heal you.
You could take it out as much from any of those stats as you can. It doesn't have to be 4 from each.
No, I know, but we've only got so many. 4's a lot.
Which you could heal.
Okay.
Keep in mind.
All right.
That is the risk of the game.
All right. Well, I'm down to 1 in hand.
And Grandy will also take that.
I think I'm down to 1 in hand and.
2 in the bush.
Oh, damn!
That's a bad visual, guys. That's a bad visual.
Yeah, which stat does Bush cover?
Usually charisma.
That's what I have to tap
Can I get yours?
after dark.
So, and the thing is, Granny is not going to deal out her harm, which she could, to Thaddeus, not your Twilliam. But that is part of the risk of this game.
Just so you know, for narration, I took the most damage in hand.
Okay.
If you wanted to incorporate that into what happens.
You take Grenadine as quick as you can to get out of earshot and eyeshot of Thaddeus. Grenadine tries to speak up, to say anything to get over her confusion and shock, but you are quickly taking her through the back alley. Thaddeus, you are interested by this and are solely focused on hearing as much as you can, which is why you do not hear the horse and rider flying through and slamming into your side, hurting your physical body and therefore hurting your hand the most.
Damn horses. I swear.
Knocking you flat on your back, still awake, but your bell has been rung. Giving Twilliam the moment to find a quiet spot with Grenadine.
So I'm going to take her just to a small, quiet corner of a saloon somewhere, or perhaps a restaurant, or somewhere where we can where she doesn't feel overwhelmed. And
Those are just saloons in town.
all right, I'm just going to sit down with her and just be like, all right, we don't need to make a scene about this, all right?
Make a scene? Who are you trying to hold face for? I can't believe that's the first thought that comes to mind instead of apologizing or anything else.
Listen, I know this is confusing, and I just don't want to. There's a lot here that you don't understand, so I'm just saying let's keep this calm and respectful. And I think there's a lot in this for you.
What I don't understand, I don't understand why you left us. You haven't even once asked about your daughter. And what's something in it for me? Oh, the only thing I want in it is a slap across your face.
Listen, all right, I can explain. I'm sorry I haven't been there, and if I could do it differently, I would. But I got caught up in my work, and I just felt that you were better without me in the picture, and I was wrong. Now, what you need to understand is that there are bigger things at play in this town. And if we can keep things civil, I'll explain where I've been in a moment. But if we can keep things civil, I think that I can have an arrangement set up for you and little Junebug to be set for life. You don't have to ever see me again, but I can make sure that you're taken care of, all right?
Jedi, I have kept my life civil as much as I can since you've been gone. You don't understand the things I've gone through to keep home and hearth for our daughter. You don't understand.
I'm speechless. I'm not going to say anything.
You left us for what? For money? It can't be for God, because no holy man would do this. Yet here I see you, dressed in the finest things, wearing his marks all over you. Where are the guns?
They're here, like in my coat pockets.
Okay. Visible? Oh.
Yeah, you could catch a glimpse. Maybe I'm leaning in.
Sure.
Kinda.
And armed to the teeth. Jedediah, what have you gotten yourself into?
Listen, Grenadine. I know I haven't been the best husband to you, and I will freely admit that. And perhaps it was foolish of me to be chasing a greater purpose in the way that I did. There's things that I could have done differently, but you got to understand that what I'm involved in here, I can handle. I got a team that is with me that we are working together on a plan. But what I need to make sure is that you're safe and that you do not attract any extra attention. Now, I'm begging you, if you can just understand that, I will make sure that we go our separate ways, but you're taken care of. I know I'm not the man you married, and I apologize, but I do not want you getting crossed in this, because I still love you and I still love little Junebug.
Jedi, I can't agree to anything right now. I am...
What are you doing in town? What brought you here?
Came to visit my sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Who's your sister?
My sister Claire. She's in town with her husband Mordecai. They're out here because they're starting a new life, and I figured I'd come visit her.
All right. What I want you to do, I want you to pretend like you didn't see me. Do not mention to your sister that you saw me. And in 4 days' time, well, let's meet up at the same tavern in the evening, and I'm going to make sure that you're whole and you don't ever have to see me again, all right? I just need to make sure that you're safe.
I'm going to have to think on this, Jedi. I am so angry right now, and all I could think of right now is getting a drink to at least...
Let me buy you a drink. You tell me how Junebug's doing and let me buy you a drink.
I'll talk about Junebug, but yeah, you buy me that drink. I don't want to hear one more word out of your mouth.
All right.
Okay. You two sit in a saloon.
I'm gonna cry.
It's okay. Don't be cry.
Don't be crying. I'm just a shitty person.
The drama. Thaddeus, how are you doing?
I had to go dust myself off. Clean my jacket.
You could certainly use a chip to heal yourself.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Oh. You could spend chips to heal.
Oh, wonderful. I'll spend a chip to heal.
Yeah.
Question. Can my rating change, or should it stay where it is? Because like now this is probably weighing on me more.
Yeah, let's say it does. Normally the rating
Stays.
Normally the rating stays until the start of the next session. But if everyone is cool with that.
Yeah, if the spirit moves you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think going into this, like, she was not on, like, he has completely kind of erased her from his mind in, like, his travels and everything that he's done. But now she is at least somewhat in the periphery.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, you can move that up.
Okay. But you need an eraser.
Here, use this one.
No. Don't use mine.
Mine's better.
My eraser is absolute ass.
Thaddeus, you are dusting yourself off, healing yourself as you can.
Yep. You want to have a drink?
All right, where are you going to have a drink?
Shelby's.
Back to Shelby's. All right.
I think Vi and I are already in there, and you come in and we go, what happened to you?
It's William's sister.
She beat you up?
No, she's in town apparently, and I was going to try to figure out what was going on, and I got hit by a carriage.
I know you've been getting old, but hot damn!
Sandra, I've been out of the game for a minute here, and I'm...
Well, let me
Look,
buy you
I
a drink.
don't-
Let me buy you a drink. Let's dust you off a little bit.
haven't
You
been
need to
in
take a
town for-
rest.
Dude, we got to figure out how we're going to get me and Beauregard into the damn mansion. Because if you two are going to be eye candy, arm candy, ear candy, whatever kind of candy, sarsaparilla, then we don't have a way in anymore.
Well,
My accent's changed dramatically since I got hit by a carriage.
That's been known to happen.
And it's also increased from a horse
It's
to
a
a
sign
carriage.
of cranial trauma.
It was a horse and a carriage.
No, just a horse.
He's
Still,
he's
it
been
hurt.
quite.
I got rattled.
He got real rattled. He doesn't know what's going on
I need that drink
anymore.
real bad.
Wonderful. Okay, yeah, you guys are
I
in
got
the...
hit hard enough to knock on my ass.
Yeah,
So.
you guys are in the tavern, easily enough to secure yourself some drinks.
I suppose we could make a copy of this here invitation, and perhaps you're just another interested railroad company.
Does it look like the type of invitation we could easily... It looks like this, right?
It looks like that. It's been typed on a typewriter.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
But is it on...
It's on a very nice, piece of paper.
Not letterhead.
No letterhead.
All right. Try that.
I can type a typewriter.
If we can find a...
You guys can certainly
Printer.
try to...
Get the same type of paper.
I'm sure. I bet Shelby could procure.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. He didn't have one on hand because he didn't have a copy of the invitation, so he couldn't have just made one. But now you have an actual invitation to...
And I've had the finest of educations. I could replicate this.
You literally just have to type what you see, but all right.
Most people were not.
You have to be able to
Yeah.
read it to type what you see.
You know, I know she can read. We go that far back.
Most people are not well versed in the typewriter enough. If you make a single mistake, you have to start all the way over.
When was the erasing ribbon invented?
Around the time of the zipper.
So not
Same
So
ribbon
not
as in
yet,
that
yeah. All right, fair enough.
It's also expensive.
Valid. All right, deal.
Okay. Wonderful. Around that moment, you actually do see you hear his cane coming up, and he sees you all. My friends, how's it going? Things working out so far?
Do I have a drink yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm great.
Don't look great.
Everything looks can be deceiving.
He got beat up by somebody's sister.
Oh, Thaddeus.
There was a carriage and a horse.
A
involved.
carriage and a horse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She beat him with the horse.
Oh, Thaddeus. Now listen, I maybe shouldn't have that drink. Maybe that's gonna make you a little more.
A drink has never making me anything but steadier.
Okay.
Don't you come after me, Shelby.
I ain't doing anything about that. But I see you all are. Oh, where's Twilliam?
Out with his
Where
sister.
is Twilliam? Out with his sister.
With his sister.
Oh my.
His sister's in town.
Apparently.
Oh. Okay.
All I heard was they had some family things to deal with.
You better make sure he doesn't ruin these plans at all. But I'm assuming everything else went well. You all are here.
Yeah, so far we've been able to have a nice little chat with our friend Gunther and Carl. The gentlemen have very kindly agreed to procure the deed for us.
And are staying here under your roof.
They are.
We'll be keeping an eye on them for
That's
the next
all right.
couple of days.
I'm kind of expecting to get more representatives coming in here. There's, only 3 establishments in town, so, and I have to say mine's the nicest.
Our next move is to try to figure out how we're getting in. And if you wanted to, we could just go ahead and replace one of these other guys.
I think it'd be we've already got them on our side. I'd rather stack the odds in our favor. Mm-hmm. The more people we have on working for our goals, the better. So
Right, and we can remove the competition by taking out one of these other
one of the other ones. I thought you
investors.
meant Strauss family.
No.
So one of these other so they're gonna purchase the property and then hand over the deed to you.
That's the plan.
Oh, that's not what I would enjoy. I don't want Walter to get any money from this.
Well, we're stacking the odds in our favor.
Okay.
Plan A is Gunther and Carl. They're going to procure the deed in the auction and provide it to us on their way out of town, which we are providing so they can't slip away. Plan B, Sandra Lee here finds a friend, slips through the mansion, and finds it before the auction even takes place. Plan C, William and I are going to slip in as replacements for some of these other bidders if we are able to finagle that ahead of time.
And plan 4, I come in and do what needs to be done.
All right. Well, Thaddeus, here's a bottle on the house then.
Thanks. I need that.
Okay. Well, I gotta say, some of those plans I like a little bit more than others. Like I said, I do not like Walter getting any money out of this. You make
We
it
could
happen.
move 4 up the list to 1.
We will not move 4 up the list to 1.
Okay.
4 is the backup.
Okay.
I have no doubt in your abilities, Vibe, but there are 6 other highly armed people,
And one of them's Swiss.
maybe 5, and the Swiss, and he's
He's already been shot so many times.
he's-
Like, that man must be immortal by now.
he'll at least take the shots from somebody, and then
A concern.
yeah.
It's under control. However, if you can provide us with an invitation on paper that matches this, I feel like Sandra Lee here can replicate it if you can provide us with the paper.
I believe I can now that I have it in my hands. Yes, I know the right printer in town to work on this. Probably the same printer that Walter got this from originally.
Well, that's just fantastic. And I've got a real steady hand.
And who's coming in tomorrow, you said?
The Pullman Palace Car Company coming in,
Perfect.
as well as Southern Pacific Railroad Company.
And they're coming by railroad?
Southern Pacific is, Pullman is coming by carriage.
So are Atchinson.
Atchins also come by carriage.
Well,
Atchins, I believe, is coming today, though, if I'm not mistaken.
are they in town yet? We probably don't have enough time to plan for that one. We can plan for South Pacific.
That's fair. I do remember 2 coming today, 2 coming tomorrow, due to different methods.
We could either catch him in the stagecoach on the way over here.
Bye, you feeling frisky?
I mean, if I have to.
Or we could catch him in the hotel room and just lock him there. Take the invitation, replace him.
Hopefully not my hotel room. I have a reputation to keep.
Do you know who's not staying here?
That's part of the problem. If they come here, then they're most likely going to be staying. I don't have any reservations on file.
Stagecoach it is?
Yeah. We'll go.
I can also always say our rooms are booked. If they come,
Oh, that's true too.
just send them somewhere else.
Why not both?
Can we get 2 things from you?
2 things.
It would be great if we could get the route for that stagecoach. And where they're coming from so we can go meet them off on the road
I got that one.
tomorrow. So, South Pacific? Or Pullman. So Pullman's coming in tomorrow. So Pullman. And also, we're going to need a dress for this one.
I could do that.
Great.
I got tailors.
Great.
You still don't need that concealed garter holster, right?
I mean, I'll take more. I've got the one, but I'll
That's-
take as many as
That
you've
is
got.
fair. That's a good idea.
I don't think any of mine are gonna fit you, bless your heart.
That's all right. That's all right.
Well, then I'll take care of that. You probably need that dress tonight, don't you?
I guess so. Probably should have it before
The whole shebang.
The shebang.
All right. Well, I'll give you the address to the tailor if you
Alright.
want to head on over there.
I'll head on over.
Thought we could go shopping together. Oh my goodness!
Wonderful.
Oh, it's gonna be a grand time.
Thaddeus, you doing anything?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Gambling.
Come on. I'm gonna take that one from you.
Sandra Lee takes her directly to the dress shop.
I actually have one thing I'd like to do before we go to the dress shop.
Okay.
'Cause I would like to, on our way out, go outside. I keyed into the fact that they specifically asked for a room overlooking the street. And I want to go outside, find the window to their room, and look into it and just kind of take a peek around, see if there's any funny business going on.
Just a rope made of knotted bed sheets out the window.
I'm gonna load the rope into my gun and shoot it like a grappling hook.
You walk outside and you look up and you see 4 windows overlooking the street. And as you do, you see 2 of them are closed. The curtains are closed. One has the curtains open and window open. And another one has the curtains open but windows still closed. You stand out there for a minute looking. And as best you can tell, they might be in one of the other windows that are currently drawn. Because while you don't see them, you do see shadows walking back and forth, including a rather large shadow that blocks out the light every now and then.
Okay. Is there anybody like working for the inn that's like outside or whatever?
Oh, outside? Yeah, we'll say there's a guy outside currently just brushing dirt off the porch.
Okay. I'd like to go over to this person.
Okay.
To say, hey, hi there, friend.
How's that?
Can I ask you to do me a favor?
Of course.
If you take a look up there at that window, at all those windows really, if you just make sure that no one comes out of those windows and nothing goes in those windows, then this shiny coin is yours.
You got it.
Nah.
Oh.
I don't pay until services are rendered, okay? See you in a bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to just kind of pat your hand and go, now you make sure while you're in there enjoying your poker games, don't you get too lit. That's too modern. Don't you
We're playing fast and loose with
don't you get too
anachronisms here.
Rooms cost a whole $1 here.
don't you get too drunk now. We're gonna need you to keep an eye, make sure Gunther and Carl don't leave.
I don't need you to tell me how to run a heist, honey.
Well, my eyes won't be around to keep watch. So
Trust me, there's nothing wrong with my eye.
it's not what I heard.
No,
You
it's
just
not.
got hit by a hearse.
No,
a horse.
I spent a chip to fix it.
They're gonna have to get the hearse.
First of all, other thing.
Trust me, I'll be fine.
All right.
You just make sure that Violet here is all hooked up with everything she needs to sneak in.
She's gonna be so gorgeous.
I'll head back in.
Great. Twilliam.
All right. So if we're kind of just, we've had a drink, we're kind of, the walls are broken down a little bit, and I'm asking her how Rosebud's doing and all these things, and there's almost kind of like that flame has been almost for a moment reunited, and it's like, oh yeah, this is that person that, I'm kind of explaining to her like what we're doing here and this operation, but I'm not telling her too many of the details. Out of curiosity, what is it? I ask her, what is it that your sister does here in town?
My sister doesn't do anything. It's her husband. He's working at the local carpentry. His town's getting more, it's building up more, so they brought in more carpenters, and he's building homes, and he's fixing things, and
So would her husband perhaps know anything about the Strut House, perhaps?
Strut House. The man who Walter Strut, the one who like almost founded the town.
That's one.
I mean, probably. It's I don't think. He probably knows, at least worked with the people that worked on it, at least.
All right, good to know. Is there someone that he could perhaps put me in touch with if I had questions about that house?
Possibly. What are you getting at?
Let's just say that for the next couple of days, you don't need to go near the Strut House, but like I said, I feel strongly that if you can be on board with what we're doing here, that I can make sure that you and my daughter are taken care of.
What are you doing? You said we're going to be.
We're talking $25,000.
$25,000 Jedediah. Where you get that money from?
Listen, it's a very Walter Strut is not a good man, and I believe in my heart that I'm doing what is right and what is just. He's not going to get hurt. Me and my team are simply procuring something from him that is not that would be used better and for everyone in someone else's hands. And what that means for you and I is I can make sure that some of that $25,000 goes to you. You could start a whole new life. And if you're willing to help me here, we can all benefit from this.
Are you
This is
planning
my
on-
chance to be a better husband and be a better father. Maybe not a better husband, but a better father. And then you don't ever have to see me again.
Jedi, you never had to provide anything like that. You just had to be there. That's what you needed.
And I know, and I understand. And I'm sorry.
Is violence going to be involved? That's a lot of money. A lot of money like that doesn't come easy.
I'm going to try my best for it to not go that way. But rest assured that if something happens to me, that money goes to you. How about that?
Grandine is certainly in a conundrum right now and has to be convinced pretty well. So
It's $25,000, Grenadine. Now, if I remember you the way I think I remember you, you're pretty sly yourself.
watch your words there.
I grin at her like she knows kind of what I'm saying.
I think this is something you definitely need convincing her on.
Mm-hmm.
So looks like we have a conflict.
Dun, 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 dun.
Twilliam or Jedediah? Let's draw.
So, my intention is I'm going to use my charm, and my mark is Grenadine, and I after a few drinks and after, I don't know, just kind of reconnecting with her and everything, I remember that she's pretty cunning as well, and I think that there's a chance that she could help us in this operation. And that if she utilizes her sister and her sister's husband's connections in this town, that maybe we can perhaps find out where that chimney leads, or perhaps find a way into the house. So basically, I'm going to softly recruit her as an informant or some sort of collaborator.
Okay, so Grenadine's goal is to not be involved in this because this sounds like something that's risky. Now, first, actually, I want you to cut the deck for me.
Just splitting it, right?
Yeah, just cut it. Thank you. Okay, what 2 stats are you using?
I'm using heart and eye.
Okay, and would they add up to?
8.
8.
And I'm going to use silver tongued again. And I guess I could use my huckster thing later if I need to discard.
And then 1 extra for your trait. That is for you. Grenadine is gonna use heart and guts to stick to her morals. That only adds up to 6 because she did take harm in the last encounter. And she is gonna use, I'm gonna say, well, you do sweet like honey for this to hopefully not fall for your tricks. Okay, take a look. Build your hand. Do you want to discard and redraw anything?
Yeah. I'm going to discard 3.
Discard 3, okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And just to remind you guys, there is always the ever-present threat. If you do fail this, a bullet goes into the revolver. She is...
Does his failure against me in the last one count?
No, you won. I'm considering anytime you guys succeed to not be... If I ever succeed, there will be a bullet going in there.
Okay.
Discarding for myself, she's going to use her background as... let's see. You weren't really a preacher, but the wife of someone who was holy to stick to her guns and discard 2. Ready?
Almost.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, show 'em.
Full house.
Ooh, 3 of a kind. You win. Can you tell me what suits do you have on there?
Let's say 2 hearts. Well, yeah, hearts and let's just say diamonds.
Hearts and, okay. Heart and diamond.
And then, sorry, did you say the highest card?
I had a king.
I had a joker, so can I say that's an ace?
You have a coin. You could become narrator if you spend that coin.
I want to give a chip.
Give a chip. I take a chip. Well, great. So you are now narrator, and you could take it away. How does your goal succeed?
So at around the time that at a certain point when I'm kind of explaining to her like, you know, what we're doing and how the Struts are not a good family and everything, she's like, Grenadine is like, you know, how much are we talking here? And I tell her $25,000 plus 10%.
12. Oh, are you saying 10?
Did we say 12?
12.
Oh, okay. Plus 12% of the profits from the mine. So, you know, this is not chump change we're talking about here. And she goes, like, something changes in her.
Mm-hmm.
Got kind of like a Walter Schuyler situation going on here. And we see kind of like a grin on her face. She goes, all right, I'm going to see what I can do. I'm not promising anything. But I'm going to see what I can find about the layout of that house in that chimney.
Okay.
And so I'm going to make sure that she knows that I don't want her anywhere near the Strut house on the day that it happens.
Mm-hmm.
She's operating behind the scenes. I'm also going to try to make sure she's not ever going to meet these people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to kind of be the only point of contact. And before she leaves, she goes, I might have a few other ideas up my sleeve as well.
Oh.
And she before she leaves, she reminds me that she's like, but after this is all over, I take my cut and I don't ever want to see you again.
Never again. Okay. The scene comes to a conclusion as she leaves to hopefully get you that information.
I'm just sitting there like,
and you are there alone once again. This time, feeling a little bit better, but still with a glass of whiskey, just all to yourself. While you two head to the tailor. It's not that far of a walk. As you approach her, you do see a man in, looks like his There's a man in his late 40s, bald head, dressed very nicely, dark green suit. Looks like he's closing up and sees you two walk up and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, ladies, I'm closed for tonight. You could come over tomorrow morning and I'll help you out."
And I'm just gonna lean in real close and go, "Well, you couldn't make an exception, could you? Just for a few minutes?"
No, I'm sorry, I can't. Not
I
even for.
spin the gauge of my gun. Just a few minutes.
Why do you need to tailor that bad?
'Cause
We're
look
in
at
a
me.
real hurry, you see. We've got a real important event we gotta get to.
And I don't have a dress. Still spinning the gauge.
Yeah, still spinning it. Okay, why don't you come on in?
Thank you so much, kind sir. Oh, we'll just be out of your hair in a tick.
Okay.
And then Sandra Lee goes full pretty woman on her.
Yes. I was hoping to say that.
Music plays. I come out in different outfits.
Yes.
Yep.
Sandra Lynn.
Sandra Lee.
Sorry, Sandra Lee. Wow, what? I've been so good.
Yeah. Sandra Lee, she's got just this whole assortment, and she's like, "All right, now try this one. Oh, this one's going to be really great on your complexion. Oh, girl, that is just so flattering on your figure."
The two of you have a great time figuring out your style as this man just kind of walks through and helps you out while you finally settle on that dress, the one that you both agree is going to look the best. You all hear a gunshot in town. And that's where we're going to stop our session.